Well, we're watching the 42s here to take a position on the long side. We're in the G period, and we're watching for some cross trade. We almost took the 44s, but we didn't. So we're going to see if we can get a position here. There's 10 more minutes in the G period. We'd like to see a retracement, a double test of this 43-42 area, and I wouldn't wait till we get to the A period buying tail from 32 to 36. I'd rather take a position here. The 42s. If we see some, cross trade. This is the area that we had initiative buying in the earlier period, in the C period that brought us up to the D period high. We're looking for a position here. Have a negative pullback column. There's not much activity with the filter chart. 100 lots being filtered, so we don't have a position yet. Still hitting the bid with the 100 lot traders. All right, we're going at 42.50. Long too at 42.50. He's at 2700 cross trade picking up. So 42.50 is our call. We're looking for a 43.75 fill, so that'll give us our first point and a quarter, and then we'll set our stop at 42.50 and target 5 points higher. There's our fill. Our stop is break even at 42.50. Target 47.5. But I wouldn't be surprised if we go higher than that, so we'll keep an eye. By the way, on the 4 contract, basically break-even trade, when we got out, we had a good reason to get out, and we did. We took a loss, significant loss, 4-digit loss, up around $1,000 or so, and broke even. So that trade was okay. We actually made a point, considering. We did, though, reach our target slightly thereafter. For our break-even on the first 2 contracts, a 4-point would have been profit on the 3rd contract, and a 5-point profit on the 2nd contract. So that trade potentially would have made 9 points, and we got a point. But the bright side is I did follow my own rule and got out at break-even when I had the opportunity. And there's a good chance that this G period low is going to be the intraday low, and we close higher, because we did test the 32, and the 32 area held, and we have higher highs and higher lows except for the F and the G period retracement. So we're going to stand tight here. We did not get stopped out at our break even on the 2nd contract at 42.50, so we still have our target in place. Oh, we see some cross trade here that is accumulating up in the 45s, 21 there, and of course that's the area where the line consolidated, and we broke down under the 45s to the 42s, so it's going to be resistance. We're in the lunch period, so I have a tendency to discount that cross trade a little more than if it was during an active period. And on our filter chart, we still have 100 lots hitting the ask, so we're going to stay pat here. Well, that comment that I just made about the 100 lot traders hitting the ask looked like I was mistaken. The 1200 contracts at 45.50 that make that line item that has been filtered down from 2000 to 1200. If you look and compare the 2 charts, that was an area that had liquidated the trade at the 45s. Now we're going to probably get stopped out of the 42.5s, which is break even. So that's an interesting observation. Of course, the public chart with all the trades was 20 to 2, 2000 to 2000, and 2200 to 1200. The one with a filter was 1200 to 500. So there was some and evidence of capping up there. And of course, here comes the 4250s. Now, if we were trading 100 lots, that's 5,000 up, 5,000 down. So I think we're on to something to refine the trading. And on this trade, though, for all practical purposes, we have been filled on our break-even stop. Now we'll see if we can get another position down here. If looks good. We're going to take the 43 and a quarters if we can get them. The 43 and a quarters we didn't get. 43 and a halves we're going to take. 43 and a halves long too. So we got right back in at 43 and a half. We are halfway through the H period. Alright, there's our first target at 44.75. We'll put our break-even stop at 43.50. Alright, so we got down to 43.75 and now 43.50. So we're still in this trade. Well, we just tested 43.75 again. Didn't click 43.50. We just opened up the I period. Well, we got stopped out at 43.50, so we'll look for another opportunity here. We're going to take the 43s, long too, 43. This 42 area is right where, during the 1253 column, right before the G period started, we had initiative buying that brought us up a few points from the 44, 42s up to the 46s. There's some cross trade occurring here down at the 42, 2100. Let's see if we can hold this area. The next area for support is 38 to 40, so we're going to stay with our 42s here, or 43s. On our chart that filters anything under 100 lots, we see them hit the ask a little bit here in the pullback column. So hopefully a 42 here is support. We see a pretty good amount of cross trade, 36 to 12, 17 to 11, 17 to 11, 16 to 11. So the I period now is making a new low under the G and H period. The C period low is down at 40 and a quarter, 39. So we'll stand tight here and anticipate additional buying in the 37s to 39 area. Well, we're testing the high volume cluster in the 10 o'clock period, the B period, from 38 to 40 is this area. This is the lower part of the volume cluster right here, where we have a desire to better our 43.50s, but we're holding our breath here. We're in the buying tail of A period from earlier, and we're also at yesterday's low of the M and N period. So before I better my position, I want to give the market a little time and test this area. I'd like to come back down and test the 39s, 38s again to see if this 2400 or 1590, 11, hold. Otherwise, it holds me better just to keep my 2 at 43 and take the smaller loss if we actually break down below the 32s and take my $500 or $600 loss and take a break and then reevaluate the day, because right now it looks like a balanced day. It looks like we should rotate back up toward the mid 40s, toward the mean. That's where our target is, 48. But we're underwater right now, so what we're going to do is just watch the I period here. At this point, even though we have bad location of 43, I would say the A period low is absolutely in the sights, which is of course 34.75, but also that low of January 31st is in the sights, and that A period low is 33. So this is a real important area down here to hold support. The J period just opened up. Well, we may just better our position here. We have a way big spread, way bigger, but we're under the A period low, and we're testing the 32, 33, their support, so we'll keep an eye, try to better our position by about 2 points. We see 3,023. We're going to take the 34.50s, long 2 34.50s. Our out for even is 38.75. Boy, it looks like they're running the stop stand here under the 8-period low just by a point and change. We're suffering here. We're waterboarding, but we're gonna hold our breath for just a little longer. Well, on 128 there was a volume cluster between 29 and 31 that we just tested. We bounced off a little bit, so we're holding our breath here. Well, we're looking to sell 3 at 38.75 for break even and hold 1, but didn't get filled. Okay, we got filled on the 38.75s, and we're holding 1 at 43, and our stop is 34.50. Well, we got stopped out at a 34.50 for a 5-point loss.